Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to All Sports Western New York. Bob Kaczynski with you. Big show tonight. Very excited to have with us Hall of Fame quarterback Jim Kelly. And Jim, it's great to have you back on the show. And we were talking back in, I think it was May, about getting you back on the show. And that's when you revealed to me your battle with cancer. But here you are. You're looking tremendous. You've lost weight. How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there. I'm doing a lot better than I was, that's for sure. It's just a long process. And as you all know, you know me well enough to know that I'm not a very patient person. So, of course, after all the surgeries and things that went on, I want this to be done with. I want to move on. I want to be pain-free. But they told me it's going to take a little bit longer. So I just have to be patient and do what the doctors tell me and just pray that all the cancer is gone, that it won't come back.
I had the pleasure of hearing you speak at a commencement ceremony to college graduates, and you basically did a talk about how, you know, being a star NFL quarterback isn't necessarily all it's cracked up to be, that everybody has trials and tribulations. You've had more than your share since your playing days have been over.
Yeah, you got that right. Probably, I don't want to go on my whole list because we don't have enough time on the show, but within the last 2 years, back surgery, double hernia surgery, neck surgery, 2 jaw surgeries before they even found out that I had cancer. So I've been through the ringer, but I just hope this is the last of the surgeries because I want to do something with my kids and be able to be pain-free, and I haven't been able to be that way in a long time. But I'm not here to complain. There's so many other people out there that have a lot worse issues than me. But to be honest with you, and I first of all, you know, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank all the listeners out there and the viewership that has seen me and heard me talk about what's going on and really have sent their prayers my way, the emails, the letters. There's no way I could thank everybody personally for that. But it's good that you allow me to come on your show so I can say thank you, because it does make you feel good when you know people out there do care. And I'm very into my faith, so I know the prayers do work.
Everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, I think most people when they get sick or they get a serious illness, they do hear from people that maybe they haven't heard from in a while. I'm sure with you, the outpouring of the outreach had to be unbelievable.
Oh, it was. I mean, people that I haven't heard, like you said, I haven't heard from in so long. I mean, people that I don't really know that well. Tom Coughlin, a good example. And, you know, even high school teammates that I used to play with called, or I should say emailed. They don't have my phone number now, but there's just Buffalo has always been that way, though, when I start talking about this community. And I've said this before that, you know, when I played, you know, they were all, no, I can't say everybody was always behind me, but if you're a Bills fan, they were. And then when my son was diagnosed, just the outpouring of support that I and my wife have received. And then my latest battle, you know, with cancer, and how many people just never cease to amaze me. And the stories that I've heard, you know, everybody knows somebody that has cancer. And what was so staggering to me when I saw on TV during the course of the Jimmy V, when they did it on ESPN, 1 out of every 2 men will have some type of cancer in their life. 1 out of every 3 women will. So that was mind-boggling. I just never thought that that much was out there, that there's so many different forms of cancer. But the bottom line is this is just another, you know, like Marv used to say, river to cross, and just have to beat it and never give up.
You were always a very physically tough guy. You took a lot of hits during the course of your career, which you're paying some of the price for now with the other surgeries that you had. But you've had to become a very emotionally tough guy, and I know that your wife and your family have been very supportive. As you said, your faith, I know your belief in the Lord has been strong for you. But, I mean, to think, I mean, I first met you, I think it was 86. I mean, it's been a long journey for you. You've really become a different person than that guy who got off the plane in Buffalo at Private Aviation to cameras, and it's been a long journey.
Yeah, it has. A very humbling journey for me. From the days when I played that you had to, you know, stay strong for everybody on your team. And now it's more staying strong for my family. And I've been through things. You know, I'm not proud of everything that I've done in my life, trust me. But some of us, it takes a little bit longer to mature. And I guess that's the way it was with me. But now I just you know what? You get older and you start really thinking about what's most important in your life. You also surround yourself with good people. You surround yourself with people that understand not only what you're going through, but understand where you're coming from. And for me, it's been a blessing to be in this community and to live here now and call myself a Buffalonian, because the support and just a friendship that I've gotten over the years, including you, and I can go on, Ilio, Dennis, and of course the lady Ilio DiPaolo, and so many people that have really just been there for me from start to finish. But I love it. I mean, I love this community. I just can't wait for the day when the Buffalo Bills are playing football in January again. Not during the regular season either.
Right,
So I want them to, feel that cold weather again.
Well, for especially myself and others at my age, remember when you came to town, and about a month ago on ESPN they ran a 30 on 30 show where they basically ran some old clips of you talking about not wanting to become a Buffalo Bill. And I heard you on the radio afterwards. You kind of bristled that you weren't real crazy about how they edited the show, because you've come a long way since being that guy in the USFL who there was no way you wanted to come here. And now you've become the biggest supporter of Buffalo one could imagine.
Oh, there's no doubt. We even did the Buffalo ad on TV with Warren Buffett and a few others to say we are proud of Buffalo. And and one of the things I wanted them to make sure they put in, which they didn't, but I think everybody around here knows that one of the best decisions I ever made in my life was becoming a Buffalo Bill in 1986. And there's no doubt. I mean, there's no hiding that I did not want to come here at the beginning. I mean, I grew up a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I went to college in Miami of Florida. And of course, the reputation that the Bills had back in those days weren't very good. And but very shortly after that, a couple years after that, Mr. Wilson, God bless him, I just left the Hall of Fame. He was there, was able to spend some time with them. He said he will bring people in to surround me to build a championship team, and he did. I mean, I don't need to go on with all the people from Buffalo area. They know all the guys and all what we went through. So it was fun.
We're going to take a break. More with Jim Kelly when we come back on All Sports Western New York.